Hi, I'm Pastor Rick, and this is a Moment with Pastor Rick brought to you by Straight Talk on Scripture. And I have a question. Where does the type of irrational hatred come from that is focused towards innocent people, babies, people who can't defend themselves? Where does that type of hatred come from towards people that are just trying to do good, like they hated Jesus, and many other people that all they wanted to do and all they did was do good, and yet people hated them passionately? Where does that hatred come from? Well, number one, Jesus explained that it's a spiritual thing. He said that they hate me without a cause, and if they hated me, they're going to hate you too. And by you, he means people who follow him. But let's go to the scripture, because this is Straight Talk on Scripture. And let's look at the root of all hatred. Where does irrational hatred come that justifies slandering, that justifies murder, that justifies any type of violence against even babies? Where does that kind of hatred come from? And I'm going to read out of John 8, and I think it will explain perfectly where that degree of hatred comes from, and all hatred. Okay, Jesus said to them, "If God were your Father, you would love me, for I proceeded forth and came from God. Nor have I come of myself, but he who sent me. Why do you not understand my speech? Because you are not able to listen to my word. You are of your father, the devil, and the desires of your father you want to do. He was a murderer from the beginning and does not stand in the truth." So right there, right in the scripture, right out of the mouth of Jesus, we understand where irrational hatred, where it comes from. It comes from the devil. The devil will influence anybody whose mind is weak enough or filled with enough bitterness and unforgiveness and hate that he can influence them to the point of killing even children. Well, this is just something to think about. I'm Pastor Rick. Remember, with Jesus, there's always hope, there's always love. God bless you. I'll see you soon.